Hey, we're here at Neva Resorts, Lake Tahoe, and we're going to do a wedding. Casey and Carly's wedding at Lake Tahoe. This place is made famous. It was owned by Frank Sinatra in 1962, 1963. It was the last place where Marilyn Monroe spent the weekend, and a lot of gangsters and a lot of famous people have spent, including Elvis, have spent time here. Anyway, we'll see how this goes. Well, we're here doing wedding rehearsal, and we're out over the lake. Lake Tahoe is out this way, and got the computer set up. Pastor's just going over everything. Just typical wedding rehearsal. Got unity sand, and just recessional, processional, very simple here at Neva Lodge. Beautiful place. And we're at Neva Lodge, Lake Tahoe. We're here for a wedding, Casey and Carly, and just a gorgeous view from the deck. This is where they do the weddings here at Neva. And again, the history of this place is back in the 20s. It was used as it was kind of like a bootlegging place. It was the first gambling establishment in Lake Tahoe. First illegal and then legal. And then in the 60s, it was bought by Sam Giancana and Frank Sinatra, and then sold in 1968. And beautiful place, beautiful place. And it's kind of a place you have to appreciate the history of it. So, hey, we'll take some more at the wedding, and we'll talk. This is the Indian room at Neva. And this is the dividing line between Nevada and California right here. It runs right through the middle of the room, over to the other side, and then down below it runs right through the pool. Same pool Frank Sinatra used to swim in. This fireplace is the only thing that survived the 1930s fire that was here. So this place was built before 1930s, and then in 1930s it burnt down and they rebuilt it. So this room was built in the 1930s. Got all the lights and everything up here is all original. So back there they used to have a stage, and they'd have big bands come and play during the 1940s, 50s, and 60s. So quite a place. Yeah, here we are again at Neva. This is a wedding at Neva. Great place. I can't imagine a prettier place. The food and everything was just perfect. Came out at a good time, and everything has been very well managed. I'm going to take a walk out here towards the back patio. Bear with me in the motion. But imagine having your wedding. I'm not schizophrenic. Imagine having your wedding out here on at Neva, and then and then having that kind of view.
We drove around
out there,
all the way around the lake today.
Isn't that beautiful?
Accident. Okay, stand nice. Not like that. Well, that's cute, but like stand beside each other.
So here we are at Neva, and finally got the party time. Got through all the cake and everything else. Hey, everything ran on time. The staff was really courteous, and they really made it very easy on everybody. Everybody had a great time. So we're going to rock out the party, and hey, all in all, a fantastic night at Lake Tahoe at Neva Lodge. Great place to have a wedding. This used to be Frank Sinatra's office at the Neva Lodge, and now it's kind of like a storeroom, but this is where a lot of deals went down, and we got to sit in it's got its own private bathroom. It's got its own private bathroom and shower, so it's all set up. And this is Frank Sinatra's old office at the Neva Lodge. He used it about 1962 through 1968.
Thank you, Frankie and Sam. Appreciate it.
Yeah, and we've had a great time at the Neva Lodge. We want to appreciate their staff for having us here tonight. It's just a great deal all the way around. This is Frank Sinatra's the piano that was played. Frank Sinatra's piano. Beautiful stage back here. They got a wedding going on, so we got to be a little bit understanding. These are all the dressing rooms at the Cal Neva. People like Jimmy Durante and the Three Stooges and Forrest Tucker. A lot of other people were backstage here. Frank Sinatra, Dean Martin. They had all these dressing rooms. Julia Prowse had all these dressing rooms back here for all the performers, dancers. So it's really kind of cool. It's a really big piece of history. And they had intercoms back here. So this is like amazing history of California in the 30s all the way up to the 60s, which is just awesome. This is where all the chorus line and all the dancers and all the people that were in the shows would come in and dress and everything. And all this is just a catacomb of dressing rooms and places to get dressed, and the bathroom and shower in the very back. So you can just imagine all the different people that were back here. This is cool. A bit of history. There's a puppet master, a puppet show going on there, and in behind it is a puppet master. Frank Sinatra had that made, and it was supposed to represent the two political parties. And then how behind the scenes there was a puppet master that controlled the political parties. Frank Sinatra actually had that made to put in his casino. Each one of these symbols in here describes something, some part of history, or some part of his feeling of the way the world worked. This was his showroom that he designed. This is my final, I guess you call it a gig log from the Cal Neva Lodge in Lake Tahoe. And I you know, after being here all weekend and doing an event here, I really honestly believe this is a really cool place. If you like the mountains, you like beautiful scenery, and you have a taste for history, this is the place. It's very cool. It is not perfect, you know, but it is beautiful. And the staff is tremendous, and they treat you very well, and they don't rush the bride and groom, which is what I like. So I really enjoy this place, had a great time, and I would do a gig here anytime and would recommend it. So you guys take care, and